game, but she doesn't realize how deadly the Wolverine can be. Suddenly, the Wolverine clamps down on the cougar's mouth, showing pure aggression. Now, the big cat realizes this silly mountain lion.
You like
What a great way to start off Easter with a
that?
wild fight.
That's my new announcer. I had to fire a few U.S. employees and hire some Indian employees.
Nice. Nice.
ChabDog's Wild Kingdom. There. Yes, this is the. It's about the Final Four, Schmidt, and a whole lot more. CDST show. Brought to you by Chabner Law, serving Southern California's business and transactional legal needs, as well as estate planning, regulatory affairs. And by ChabDog Sports Blog for your ahead of your sports headlines and biting sports commentary. Check that out at chabdog.com. And we got a great show for you today with college basketball highlights and some baseball and maybe a little basketball. We got my two co-hosts in the studio. We got Abe Miranda over in the top left. Nice to have you back, Abe, after your sojourns.
Yes, absolutely. It's always great to be back, especially from New York City, which is always an entertaining place with some wild weather. I was there sadly because of my godfather who passed away. We had a funeral, but I was there with Frank, and we kind of cheered up with going to some Nets games, going to some Devils games. I don't know if you call that cheering up, but I would say that the Mets game I did attend, it was like in its 30s, and it felt like 27 degrees. It was absolutely freezing, and probably the first time I've ever seen my brother Frank the Tank from Barstool shivering at a baseball game. And a lot of that,
Wow.
yeah, I was surprised. And we came to kind of the conclusion that because he had lost so much weight, that he had lost a lot of insulation and, and so he was kind of shivering and it was cold. I mean, and so I thought to myself, man, you know what? As much as I like New York, yeah, I'm okay. Send me back to LA where it's, in the 70s. It's a beautiful day and I'm at least not shivering at a baseball game. So happy to be back here back in sunny, beautiful LA.
I didn't know it was that cold in New York. How many days ago was this?
Oh, that was last weekend. That was like last Saturday.
So it was like the second or third day of the game of the year. Was this?
Yes.
Was this
I mean,
against,
it's
the Pirates.
freezing day open. It was, yeah. So it was an opening day, the day before or 2 days before, and then I was there on Saturday. So it was the actual second game,
Yeah.
from their home opener. And yes, they did play the Pirates. O'Neal Cruz, yeah, he was not great. At least, yeah, especially the first game, he was
The
not.
first game, yeah.
Yeah, the first game he was not good at all, and that's why the Mets won. And then the second game, O'Neal Cruz didn't play, so there was a little bit better on the Pirates side, but we still came away with a win on that one.
Yeah. But we got some Pirates highlights. They've been playing better lately.
Yes, they have been playing better lately, and I think there's some hope for them here in the future.
Yeah.
Just like the Angels. The Angels have been playing, I mean, not the worst baseball I've ever seen, especially last night. Joe Adele robbing 3 home runs, which was great, especially since it's an AL West rival. They were playing the Mariners last night, and Joe Adele, he literally robbed 3 home runs. Three of them, yeah. He climbed the wall on 2 of them, and he ended up inside the stands on another one, and it was absolutely incredible. Yeah, like Joe Adele. Joe Adele's the man.
You should have sent me footage of this. Like, you never see that happen more than like maybe rarely twice in a game, never 3 times.
Yeah, you very rarely see them steal it. As a matter of fact, I might be able to share some video footage of that here on the show today. So while
Uh-huh.
we talk about other stuff, get down to our other co-host Brian Gabby Keller. I'll go ahead and bring that up.
All right. Well, yes, we do have to say hello to Brian Gabby Keller, who's front and center now. I love that camera angle. Nice.
Yes, hello.
Get to see
How you
the
broke up?
full effect of Mr. Lachlan man, the Lachlan Lounge singer. And you came oh so close in that pool, but then last night the roof fell in on the Wildcats, and we both got trashed.
Yep. Then
I could have gotten second. Instead, I got eighth, right in front of Tank. I beat out Tank, and you came in a little ahead of me, but we were banking on Arizona, and it wasn't to be.
yeah. This is my first time bracketing, so I did pretty well, I think, for a first timer.
Yeah, it's just
in the top 5 million.
It's just that you think you're looking like a genius for a while, and then it changes pretty quickly. Abe did a nice little rally getting to fourth, but you couldn't beat out my son Ben Chapman.
Well,
third.
I mean, listen, I went with the Florida Gators, and like as soon as the Gators were out, I was just like, man, if I could just end up in this pool, not in last place, that'll be good for me. It looks like I'm currently at least in fourth place, which is great.
Yeah, and that's where you'll
out
finish.
A long time ago.
Those statistics are final now because nobody took the Wolverines. So Aaron's the only one that can improve his score, and he's well ahead anyway.
So good. I'm glad. Like I said, I'm just glad that, I mean, as far out as the Gators went out, I mean, it was actually pretty sad how early the Gators were knocked out of this.
Yeah.
So to end up in fourth place, unfortunately, it was because I picked Arizona to go into the finals, and it was only Arizona that was taking me for this ride,
Well, I'm sorry. I had a vision, and it turned out to be a false positive.
I had Nebraska going to the final.
You had Nebraska?
Yeah.
I had St. John's. Yeah. I mean, they should have. I still think they should have beaten Puke, but didn't happen.
Yeah.
I got Joe Adell's home run catches up, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, can we see those?
Yeah. Here we go.
Joe Adell.
Yeah, Joe Adell. I just kind of removed the audio, otherwise we're gonna get some annoying echo. But
wow, so he jumps above the wall for that one.
Yeah, and then he again kind of ends up there. Look at that. Boop.
That's number 2.
Yeah, I believe that could be. I think that might still be number 1. That's number 1. This is number 2. Here's number 2, and there he goes against John Riley. He takes that one, and it was like, he ain't getting a homer. So that's number 2. Jumps over.
Yeah.
That would have been out.
Yeah, it would have been out had he not caught it. And then here's the third one where he just like runs into the stands and he catches
a foul ball, I think.
Oh, that was incredible.
Yeah. The Joe Show. The Joe Show. It's amazing. It's amazing. Wow. Look at that.
That's spectacular.
Yeah. Especially when you and then what's funny is the word spectacular and the Angels are generally not together, except for like the Shohei Ohtani era, that's when that was relevant, but it's nice to have something going on, or at least something to get excited about this season with the Angels.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
So what's the Angels record?
Well, matter of fact, let me share. Let me remove this, and then I can add. I could show all the records, not just this
Yeah.
one. Hold on, stop screen. Let me share this screen over here real quick. I got all the standings over here. Whoop. So let's bring that up. All right, so let's talk about the Angels. AL West is currently being led by the Houston Astros, with the Angels.
Boo.
Under 500, third place. But I'm not going to lie, that's an improvement over where the Angels were last season, which was fifth place in the AL West. So I'll take third place in the AL West.
At least they're ahead of the Unathletics.
Yes, and they're still got one more game here with the Mariners, and so this is good because, you know, as you can see, they're AL West rivals. Here's your Pittsburgh Pirates, by the way, the NL Central, looking good. They're in second place. Yeah, we got them in second place, over 500. The Brewers are there. They're tied with the Reds. I mean, it's real nice. You don't expect that from the Pirates. Whereas the Cubs have kind of gone down the tubes here, at least.
Expect it, man. I got a clip from them. Can I play them? Their clip?
Yeah, let's play them.
All right, this is from last night when they came back to win 3-2 against the Orioles. Got some help from one of their Mississippi guys.
Hit 351.
This is a Mississippi guy.
Last year.
Mighty shot there.
Oh!
Reaches
the Orioles. And the Pirates another run. It's tied at 2.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a nice little break right there. Like another tapper. I mean, this ball has to be fielded by the pitcher. And he just whiffs on it. Disaster on a tapper. Off the glove of Nunez. It's 2-2 in the 8th.
Ryan Helsley, going for his third appearance of the year, 2 for 2 in save opportunities, and he has been outstanding.
Reynolds today has singled and walked and reached on an error.
All right, Brian.
To left field, sending Beavers back to the track and over his head.
That was a 102-mile-an-hour fastball.
Reynolds into second with a stand-up double. The winning run in scoring position for Ryan O'Hearn.
That is just so impressive. That was a fastball at 101.
101.
A fastball at 101. Ryan Reynolds, there's no fastball he can't turn around.
Ryan O'Hearn with one career walk-off hit. He's walked intentionally. Nick York, got to be a hero, looking for his first walk-off.
Aaron's brother.
Career. Another 2-2 pitch from Helsley to York.
The first name
Close. They have no challenges.
Right.
Helsley wants to challenge.
No challenges
but
left.
It would have been a strike.
Yep.
Helsley, see him go to the head. 3-2 now. Line drive left field. And
You should have caught that one too, I
the
think.
Pirates
Right?
defeat the Orioles.
Oh, that's it.
Praise it.
How about them Pirates?
Hoist the cone.
You keep getting runners on base.
Hoist
you give
the
yourself
cone,
a
whatever
chance.
that means.
Yeah,
Hoist
sooner or
the
later, you're
cone.
gonna
I
start
think this is a lot of traffic cones in Pittsburgh. So they're like, this year's motto has been hoist the cone.
Wait, why is that?
Big cones into the stadium and use them for megaphones. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is, Brian? They use the cones for megaphones. I don't know why. I'm not
Just a
sure why.
suggestion.
Yeah, that's their new motto is hoist the cone. I still say raise it all the time, but raise it and praise it. So, we're famous for Pirates have had some good starts in the last 5 years and just never amounts to anything. But I feel like with the pitching, unless the people get hurt, the guys get hurt or they lose their minds, they should have pretty good pitching, which should keep them in it for at least towards close to 500.
Several experts are picking them to get the playoffs at least.
That would be incredible. Yes. We have a comment here from Otvas Mahali. I don't know who that is.
That's good. But hi. Hey, you want to come out and say hi to us? We're going to come out and say hi to you.
ChabDog said hello back. ChabDog says hello.
There you go.
Are you, let's see, I'll say, are you from Hawaii? Don't you think they're from Hawaii?
I have no idea, but hey.
I don't know. Kind of sounds like a Hawaiian name.
Maybe.
I'm trying to pay attention to our comments. So looking at the standings, the Yankees have had a hot start. They're 7-1, right? And
let's see.
the
The
Red
Yankees,
Sox,
yes. Yep, they're up there. Here we go.
yeah. The Blue Jays are probably going to be tough as usual, though their start wasn't too good. And then you got the Red Sox at 2-6. Oh yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It is embarrassing.
It's still early.
And how are the Mets doing? The Braves are, I think, on top in the NL East.
Oh, the Mets.
Yep. The Mets are in 4th place right now, but they're over 500. But they're chasing the Marlins, the Phillies, and the Braves right now.
Right. And then, of course, the Dodgers, powerful as ever, 6-2. It's kind of getting boring and predictable. Nothing can be done about them, really.
It's gonna be a tough. Yeah, the NL West is basically at this point the 4 other teams are fighting for a wild card spot.
I read something that said Ohtani most likely would win his 3rd or 4th MVP this year.
4th?
Yeah, he's
already won 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got like 2 in the AL, 1 in the NL, and he might get another one. The way he's been pitching and hitting, it's possible to see him again. But let's see what happens with these Yankees, though. Look at that, 7-1. That's a strong outing for the New York Yankees.
All he needs, all he needs now is to win a Cy Young award. Well, let's go to what happened last night, and we'll play a few highlights from the game. It started out one-sided, never really corrected.
Walk or Pete? Come on, real quick.
There we go.
None of the above. I think it was rhetorical.
Morrow was just an animal.
On the rack attack. For the shot right now, a look from our AT&T connected
camera.
Got Mara there at 7-4. Just throw it up.
Bradley was doing a really nice job defensively here.
McKenny's jumper is off the mark.
He showed a lot of flexibility.
Mara flips it in.
Well, how about the patience and presence? My goodness, the stretch of Mara.
They are 4 of 15 from the field. Lundborg hangs, missed it. Somehow Mara is there.
Yeah, man.
The breadth of his shoulders, incredible.
That's Wembenyama.
He's got some touch.
Running to the rim, Mara puts
Yeah.
it in. And the horn.
On a consistent basis, but how about this?
He seems like he's a little more of an
Mara
improvement over
enduring.
whatever happened to that guy from Purdue, the big guy.
8 turnovers, Arizona in this first
Remember him?
Oh yeah.
Finishes at the rim.
Disappeared.
He was waiting for Cadeau.
How about the timing here, Grant? And just let the big guy get to the spot.
You got a crowd of Michigan defenders there.
Really locks his pivot. Nice cut by.
Boom! Take that.
Race there by Mara. Pete couldn't get a clean shot. Yeah, we're watching him. He's moving rather gingerly. Cadeau lob it up. Flat down. Special delivery. Cadeau to Mara with the hammer.
Yeah,
That's the #1 pick.
I think so. I mean, a lot
away from pure big guys,
there aren't too many 7'4" guys with that kind of coordination.
Yeah.
That guy for Purdue was reminding me of that, but he's disappeared. What's his name? Edney? What's his last name? Anybody remember him?
I remember, but
Zach Edney or something like. Wasn't his first name Zach?
that might be it.
Yeah, I don't remember which.
Did he play for the Memphis Grizzlies?
Yeah, he went to the Grizzlies, and now I don't even know if he's still in the league.
Zach Edney, let me see where he's at right now. He was like in the first round, 9th overall pick in 2024.
Yeah.
He's currently playing for the Memphis Grizzlies, I believe.
Yeah. Kind of warming the bench, or I don't know if he starts, but he's not. You don't hear his name too much.
He's a big kid from Purdue.
That's what he said. Big kid from Purdue.
7'3".
This guy's got better movement. He's a little more fluid. He moves a little like Wembanyama.
He played about 25 minutes a game. He's only getting for about 20 minutes a game. So 13 points isn't too bad, but
no, that's not 13 points isn't too bad. So I don't want to be too critical. He's done as well.
11 rebounds this year per game. Only 25 minutes.
How many? A couple or 2 or 3 blocks, maybe a block or 2 a game.
2, 1.9.
Okay, so there could be hope for him.
He's shooting 63%. That's not bad.
Yeah,
not playing a lot of minutes.
So we can't talk about the the UConn, the matchup with UConn. I mean, you got to give UConn a lot of credit for getting this far. They're well coached, obviously.
It's amazing it is a Duke.
They're just not, I don't think they match up again. Who can match up against Michigan in terms of the size? And Michigan's got everything, man. They're loaded, and I can't see it being a real close game. But I guess anything's possible if UConn slows this game down. Maybe that's how they do it.
Yeah, you keep that ball from that big guy somehow.
Yeah, but they got a few big guys.
That's true. Yeah.
And UConn doesn't have that kind of size throughout their front line even.
It's amazing what they did to Duke was pretty amazing. They were down by 19.
Yeah.
A team like Duke.
Yeah. That was a Duke disaster. And John Scheyer, was pretty depressed in the press conference. I don't have the clip, but they had unfortunately somebody handling the ball towards the end. It was the brother of Cameron Boozer, one of the Boozer brothers, and
Boozer brother.
He made an unfortunate. I think it was he made an unfortunate pass that got stolen or deflected, and you could see the difference in terms of how they handled that end of game pressure versus the way Connecticut dealt with it at the end of the Illinois game when it was still pretty close. And I guess that's a learning experience for the Blue Devils.
All I had to do was hold on to that ball.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Easier said than done sometimes. So maybe with some smoke and mirrors, they can pull it off, kind of like the NC State victory over Houston 40 plus years ago. And remember that they slowed the game down to a crawl.
Yeah. Remember there was a time there they used to play that they didn't have the clock, or they just could run out the time.
Yes.
Nobody was like 12 points in the first half or something.
Yeah. Remember Dean Smith's four corners offense?
Yeah. I remember that.
They would just hold the ball indefinitely.
Pass it around.
I'm pretty glad they got rid of that, because that's kind of a bastardization of the game.
Yeah.
The other thing we got is somebody named Aaliyah said hello. I don't know who she is. We got the women's final going on today in a couple of hours. I might take a peek at that actually before I go on my bike ride, because UCLA's got a chance to bring home their first ladies title. How about that?
Yeah, the men got 10 of them.
Yeah, the men have them dominated in terms of what they've done, but this could be the start of something. UCLA's got I think their strength is they have she's a center or a power forward, tall girl, tall woman. Betts is her last name, and she's very good. But I don't think they have the overall, depth and talent across the board that South Carolina has. South Carolina is probably going to be, I would think, I don't know, 4 or 5 point favorite.
I didn't even notice that. UCLA is 36-1.
It's a great record.
36-1. Wow.
Great record. Wow. Yeah. Now the South Carolina, they got into the final by beating Connecticut yesterday. I think it was yesterday, in a game that wasn't even that close. It was like 14 points, but at the end of the game there was an altercation between a bit of a shouting match between Gino Ariyama and Don Staley, and I'm not exactly sure what the problem was there, but from what I could read, it had to do with Gino feeling like he was disrespected at the beginning of the game because she didn't shake his hand in the pregame warm-ups or something. I mean, come on, let's put on your big boy pants and grow up a little bit. Who cares about that? I think. And she was talking back to him at the end of the game, and he apologized at the end. He said, I overreacted, and good for you. It's nobody likes having to apologize, but sometimes, we all make mistakes, and I think he was in a bad mood because UConn got bounced, and their era of total and complete domination is, I think, coming to a close here. South Carolina is probably going to come away with their I think it's their third title in 4 years or something, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I've watched them. They got it pretty much everything. May not have the best player. UCLA may have the best player, but that doesn't matter. We're talking about a team sport here.
This will be South Carolina. South Carolina is going for its fourth title.
Fourth overall title.
Yeah.
But I just thought maybe it was like 3 and 4 years.
That's the other UConn. That's the UConn.
Oh, UConn's going for 3 and 4. That hasn't been done. Besides, the only teams that have done that are UCLA, Go Bruins, and Kentucky. Yeah. So we are coming to our break here. I could. The show's it's got Schmidt in the title. I saw a pretty funny movie called About Schmidt. Did you see that movie? You guys ever see that? Jack Nicholson?
No.
No?
No, I never seen the whole thing. I've seen pieces of it.
It's a pretty funny movie. We'll play the let's see here. Let's see how this works. I'm going to play the trailer, and then I might play another clip from it.
Mm-hmm.
Section 107 of the Copyright Act. This was in 2002.
My name is Warren R. Schmidt. I am 66 years old and recently retired. Helen and I have been married 42 years.
Don't dilly-dally.
Lately, I find myself asking the same question. Who is this old woman who lives in my house? But then there's Jeannie. She's our only. Recently, she got engaged. I think she could have done a heck of a lot better.
It's not a pyramid scheme. A lot of people think it's a pyramid scheme, but it's not.
People used to raise their eyebrows because I breastfed him until he was almost 5, and I say, well, you just look at the results. My father didn't think so much of you at first.
Jeannie, I'm on my way out to see you.
You're coming now?
Don't tell me you couldn't use a little extra help with all those wedding arrangements. Life is short, and I can't afford to waste another minute.
Do you have any pictures of your dog in your wallet?
No, I might have one of George Washington.
Warren.
I hope I'm not intruding. As father of the groom, I'd like to welcome our guest.
Can't we just enjoy our food?
I just wanted to acknowledge that we're gathered together as a family for the very first time. I know what I want, and I know what I've got to do.
What's up?
You're making a big mistake. I mean, look at these people.
All of a sudden, you're taking an interest in what I do?
I know we're all pretty small in the big scheme of things, and I suppose the most you can hope for is to make some kind of difference. But what kind of difference have I made?
That's a waterbed.
Warren, what is the matter?
I'm okay.
It still seems pretty weird for this to be happening today. I have these left over from my hysterectomy. They've expired, but I think it's okay.
Mr. Schmidt will have a seat right there. All right? Mr. Schmidt? Mr. Schmidt?
Yeah, Mr. I mean, I guess this is the part of this segment where we introduce people to funny new movies that may have skipped the radar.
Yeah, this was not a new movie. It's been out for quite a while, but it was pretty funny. This is another scene from the movie, which this is when his back went out and she was Kathy Bates was taking care of him here. So watch this.
I could eat a horse.
Section 107 of the Copyright Act.
Wonderful.
Anything for me in the bedpan?
Yes.
Jeannie told us all about your little panic attack last night. And I don't blame you. It's a perfectly natural reaction. In the beginning, I had my own reservations. As the veteran of 2 failed marriages, I have learned a lot about what works and does not work between 2 people. And I can tell you, these kids are in very good shape. They have a very healthy relationship, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. And, well, you already know how famously they get along as friends, but did you know that their sex life is positively white hot? My life failed was sexual. I mean, I'm an extremely sexual person. I can't help it. It's just how I'm wired. I mean, even when I was a little girl, I had my first orgasm when I was 6 in ballet. Anyway, the point is, I have always been very easily aroused and very orgasmic. And Jeannie and I have a lot in common that way. Clifford and Mary, nice guys, but
I think he's trying not to laugh.
anyway, I don't want to betray Jeannie's confidence, but let me just assure you that whatever problems those 2 kids may run into along the way, they will always be able to count on what happens between the sheets to keep them together. More soup?
Going fine, man.
Jeez.
Yeah, the clip that I didn't play is a little too X-rated for this show. Was he's in the hot tub at her house and she gets in there with him. And you can see the skid marks as he leaves. Did you guys ever see the movie Misery?
Oh yeah.
That's it's kind of a similar dynamic, like an overbearing Kathy Bates.
Yeah, she's great. She's great.
Yeah, she really is one of the funniest women I've ever seen on film. But when she gets naked, it's kind of shocking.
That I can't imagine, but yeah. I don't want to imagine.
Yeah, try not to think about it. But
That's funny though.
Anyway, that's the halftime show. Now we're left with so men's basketball is pretty much over. We got 1 game left tomorrow night, and then we're staring at the NHL and NBA playoffs. That's the excitement coming up. Plus, how could we forget golf. We got the Masters.
The Masters. Yeah.
And we got the first Masters in about 40-something years with no Phil Mickelson and no Tiger Woods.
Yeah, wow.
I don't know what happened to Phil Mickelson, why he's not playing. Does anybody know his deal? Is it that he didn't qualify or something? I mean, because I think he gets this lifetime exemption from qualifying because he won it.
No, I don't know, and I hadn't even noticed that. I think
But
Tiger's got his own problem.
Yeah.
I got something. It says Phil Mickelson, who's 55 years old, by the way.
Yeah, he's getting up there.
Said that he was going to miss the 2026 Masters, citing a personal health matter affecting his family.
Oh.
Stated he'd be out for an extended period of time.
Oh, wow.
This marks only the second time since 95 that Mickelson will not participate in the Masters, the first being in 2022. He has won the Masters 3 times, fun fact, 2004, 2006, and 2010, and has made 28 cuts in his 32 appearances, with 16 top 10 finishes.
Yeah. Yeah. I love watching him play because he's left-handed like me. And
I remember it took him my time to get that in Masters, too.
Well, yeah, because he's been playing since like the early 80s, I think.
They kept coming up short.
Yeah, of course, Tiger's going to have to get his head right. I mean, he has to really make some changes and devote himself to making those changes as opposed to just making these nice press statements and not following through.
There's a nice one on Mickelson. It says he made 28 cuts in 31 appearances at the Masters.
Yeah.
16 top 10 finishes.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah.
How many majors does he have? Does he have about like 7 or 8?
6.
6.
Actually, only 6.
Yeah. That's still really impressive in golf. It's so hard to win a major.
Oh, there's your thing, your comment. 32 years since 1994 that neither Mickelson or Woods has competed.
32 years. Okay.
32.
Yeah. Well, Tiger, they did you see the? I saw a video of him when he had the accident, and the police were trying to like take him into custody, and he walks off with his cell phone and he calls the president.
That's wild, right?
Yeah, that's like that takes a lot of imagination.
Kid Rock said he could do that.
That's a lot of pills. I don't want to call the president.
Yeah.
Well, I heard a rumor that he was dating, or he had dated one of the president's daughters. Is that right? Did you hear that?
He's dating Vanessa Trump.
Vanessa Trump.
Well,
is she the granddaughter?
No. She's the ex-wife of Donald Trump Jr.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's Junior's ex-wife.
She's Junior's ex-wife. But they have kids together. Together. So she's the mom of Trump's granddaughters or grandkids.
Okay, so she's not Vanessa Trump is only a Trump by marriage to Donald.
Yeah, and the grandkids.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's just all in the extended family.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, Tiger's a very important person, you know. He knows a lot of people.
Yeah, he knows a lot of people. It's wild because the whole situation is so wild because, you know, he's just you know, he needs a driver. He needs a driver. I mean, he's rich enough that he can afford a driver. So
I think it would be a great like Saturday Night Live skit to have to show what those interviews were like. You know, how you're interviewing different people, including John Daly.
There's some room for that.
I mean, why doesn't he have like a big limousine and you know he can drink all he wants. He'd just be a passenger and they can have they could have girls in there. Well, I don't know. He's single, right?
He's with Vanessa Trump. I mean, he has a girlfriend.
Is Vanessa Trump really his girlfriend, or is that just kind of?
He had a wife too.
I think that's his girlfriend. I think she was in the car with them. I'm not sure.
Oh my God! Wow, boy, Trump gets tagged with all the Florida scandals. You know.
Wow.
First Epstein, now this.
The Wood scandal. Where's the Wood file?
So Abe, how are we gonna get into pro basketball? We got to make that transition pretty soon here. It's a lot of pressure.
Well, we can start with the NBA standings.
Yeah, might as well look at it. I mean, as far as I'm aware, the West is still loaded, and the East is, as usual, kind of loaded at the top, but not. There's really not. It's imbalance. There's an imbalance here.
Right. Let's see. Let's take a quick look at this. So let's look at the Eastern Conference. Basically, got the Pistons at the top. Your Celtics are up there, which is good. Up there. So you got a few. You got folks in New York happy, and the Cavaliers. They've all seemed to have clinched something.
Yeah, and the Hawks have been playing better lately. I don't really understand that, but
what happened to the Bucks?
What's that?
Sorry, what happened to the Bucks? What happened to Milwaukee?
Yeah, they're
eliminated.
Yeah,
they're right here, eliminated.
They going bad.
Yep, went bad.
Some spoiled milk in there. Yeah. But yeah, the Pistons are pretty damn good, but I still like the Celtics. They got Jason Tatum back, and the rest of the team's been playing well in his absence. They're going to be tough to beat in the East. And then in the West is what's really kind of loaded with the Spurs and the Thunder, man. Have anybody seen Wembanyama lately? Oh my God.
Yeah, Oklahoma's got a few. They don't think they've gotten one yet.
You don't think what's happened?
I'm not sure the Thunder's ever won a championship yet.
Well,
I don't think so.
Last year.
No, last year. That's right.
I mean,
overlooked that. That was so long ago.
I don't know. I don't know who's gonna. The Spurs really have, with that guy playing, that they have an unfair advantage. But I guess anything could happen to one person, and
that's true.
They're going to be hard to beat. The Lakers really didn't look good against the Thunder when they played the Thunder a week ago or a few days ago. That was a game where Luka got hurt. He pulled a hammy or he strained a hammy.
Yeah.
And they got blown out by the Thunder in OKC. I mean, I just don't see OKC losing to them, period.
Yeah.
Denver's really still a tough team. They got to be watched. And the Rockets and the Timberwolves are nice teams, but I don't take them that seriously.
Yeah.
Are the Golden State Warriors even going to make the playoffs?
It says they're down here. They clinched a play-in berth.
They clinched. Oh wow! I'm really proud of them. They're in the useless playoff playing
36 and 41.
Is that what's their record? 36 and 41.
Yep.
They don't need. Is Steph Curry even playing anymore?
I think so.
Think he is?
Yeah.
Old.
Yeah. So he's no longer Superman. He can't carry that team by himself.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously.
But he has missed 27.
38 years old.
He's going to be playing against the Rockets. He missed some games due to a knee injury.
Mm-hmm.
So
you got to think that he's starting to consider retirement here.
Yeah, it's got to be there.
I don't know much about the Clippers' chances. It's the same old Clippers, really.
Kind of like the West Coast version of the Knicks, maybe.
They're not really threats. I think even they have some good. They have Kawhi Leonard, of course, and that makes them a pretty good team. But they're not in the top echelon there.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Steph Curry's statistics and stuff in his career highlights is like a book.
I mean, when all's said and done, he's one of the top 10 players in NBA history, I think. I don't know about.
Some people consider him the greatest shooter of all time.
Yeah. That's definitely hard to argue with that. I mean, Jerry West might have something to say about that.
3-point shots, yeah, he's probably the greatest there, no doubt.
Yeah, but he's just breaking down. He's getting old, and the Warriors have too many other deficiencies. That Jimmy Butler experiment didn't work out too well, did it?
Yeah. I did hear that LeBron is expected to move on next year somewhere.
Oh, so he's going to actually take his road show to some other city, huh?
Yep, that's what the rumor is.
Why does he want to do that? I don't know, man. He's getting up there, and
anyway, he's gotten all the points, all the records you can get for career.
What more does he need?
Another one? One more.
Yeah. How many he's got? I think he's got. Does he have 4?
I think he has 4, but he's lost like 7 of them.
So he wants one for the thumb.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Huh.
He wants to even up his record, maybe.
Let's see where he ends up. All right, Abe, you can turn it to the NHL. That's the other half of this, and
that would be hockey.
Yeah, we got a few things to talk about. My Pittsburgh Penguins are doing better lately. They destroyed the Florida Panthers, I think, 9-4 yesterday. They're having some really big offensive games. So I don't know how much to trust that, but they're going to be in the playoffs. The Buffalo Sabres are looking good. I don't know who's on that team.
No, that's the thing. I'm not familiar with a lot of the players these days. I just got heavily involved in that for a long time.
Yeah. Hockey really it doesn't grow on me that quickly. It takes the playoffs to get things really percolating in my brain in terms of interest. But I do know that the Avalanche have had a terrific year. And so I'm sure Blix, our former co-host, Blix is excited about that. Drinking his Coors Light, or actually he drinks Natty Light. Sorry about that, Blix. I didn't mean to say that. The Dallas Stars are a powerful team. Of course, the Edmonton Oilers are going to be there. The Ducks I think the Ducks have a good record this year. So they might be in the playoffs.
Yeah, they should definitely be a playoff team.
And I don't know about the Kings. The Kings don't have any goaltending. I don't like their. Even if they make the playoffs, they're going to be early exits, I think.
It hasn't been a good. I've always followed the Kings since the 70s, but the last the last decade, it has been kind of wishy-washy.
Yeah. Are the Golden Knights looking good this year?
Yeah, that's probably one of the most
The Golden Knights are
consistent teams.
third.
Yeah, they're okay. 35, 26, 16.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, in the NHL, when everybody's over 500, that's only so impressive.
Yeah, even the Kraken is 32, 32, and 11.
That's a bad record in hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kraken had a little issues this season. We're a little bit of a far departure from at least the first, the inaugural season, the second season of the Kraken. So I kind of miss that era of the Kraken hockey. But yeah, I think we're gonna go down in flames feebly this year.
You haven't been mentioning the Kraken very much, Abe. So
I think I'll mention them when there's something to mention. But we got a 4-game losing streak. We can mention that.
You're no longer on Kraken.
I'm Kraken, but they ain't cracking. So
did you know that there was a team in Utah?
Yeah.
Yes, the Mammoth, the Utah Mammoth.
I did not know that.
Did somebody mention Mammoth? Here.
Yeah, we have the Utah Mammoth.
I got another clip to show you here. Hold on. Pay close attention to this.
Let's do it.
At least we're not living in a free country, moron.
That's right, you heard her. Make the pie and get in a hot place.
No, bro. I'm pretty sure that she said you could either fly or be shot into outer space.
No, I'm pretty sure she said apple pie is a great pie to make on a Thursday. Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah. I got a little distracted.
I got a Thursday.
Where were we? Anyway, it's hockey season, so get excited.
We're excited. I mean, more excited if you're a Colorado Avalanche, a Dallas Stars, a Minnesota Wild, a Carolina Canes, Buffalo Sabres, or a Tampa Bay Lightning fans. You're definitely going to have a much better hockey postseason this year. So it's going to be fun for them.
By the way, the guy who did that clip, Scott Yarborough, I want to get him on my show. Scott, you're welcome on my show anytime. Your clips are hilarious. I posted something on my Facebook page before that of a guy getting yelled at by his wife, and it was. Did anybody see that? It was really funny.
No, I think he gave you a link to him.
It starts out really nice, like the wife says, "Honey, can you please take out the trash?" And he he says something like, "Okay, yeah, just give me like 3 or 4 minutes. I'm still watching the Sports Center." And then she goes off on him. Really bad. Anyway, let's see here.
Hey, it's a birthday.
Oh, what are the birthdays? Yes, we got to talk about birthdays.
There's one in particular might pique your interest. Mr. Rennie Stennett. He's passed away a few years ago, but
is he still alive? Rennie
no,
Stennett?
No, he passed in 2022, I think. 2022.
I love Rennie Stennett. You know why? Okay. Do you know what he's famous for?
The most famous thing?
Yeah, you should know this, Brian. Being the sports trivia guy you are.
The 7 hits.
7 for 7.
7 for 7, and it's a 9-inning game. Actually, he did it in 8 innings.
And you know when he did it?
That was 1975.
It was on my birthday in 1975.
That's your birthday?
Yeah. September 16th.
I think one of only 3 people with 7 hits in a game. One of them only 2 in 9, or at least 9 innings. The only one in the whole 20th century.
Yeah. He did it with, it was a game where the Pirates beat the Cubs 22-0, I think.
Yeah. That was also another record at the time. Biggest shutout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Mr. 7 for 7. I got this clip, but I don't know. This is always dangerous when you don't know. Oh, I got this clip. This is funny. This is, I think this is Portnoy going off on on Duke. Let's see this.
Likable these days than they were.
You know why? What about John Scheyer? He said he got beat up
when he lied. Yeah,
he was acting like it was the Anchorman Channel 7 news fight. There's no footage of it. He's like, I got hit with a wrench. This guy got punched in the face. We got assaulted. No, you didn't. There's cameras everywhere. You're just lying. Scheyer is very Duke. He's very affluent and rosy when they win, and the other team's great, and then they lose, and he gives that type of press conference. That's Coach K. He's from the Coach K tree.
Yeah.
No, they are insufferable. They don't lose often, but when they do, they're insufferable, or they try to cancel the season like Coach K did. No, you are an insufferable jerk if you like Duke. There is nothing redeemable about the Duke Blue Devils. There never has been. That guy, do you know the guy I'm talking about? The little devil ears, I posted him. That guy's Central Casting. It's like, where do they get these jerks?
That was a beautiful Duke rant there.
Yeah, we got to get that guy on our show sometime. He doesn't hold back, does he?
No, he doesn't hold back at all.
I mean, you don't. I don't think I would. I don't know if I'd ever go as far as indicting a whole fan base with a broad stroke like that.
Yeah.
But I do share his animosity in general towards Duke. I never liked them because I grew up in Maryland where everybody roots for the Terrapins, and we always got abused by Duke. They do. The fans are famously obnoxious down there in terms of the what they give the opposing team when the opposing team shows up. Merciless.
Yep.
So that's it. I've played all my clips. I think we're basically towards the end of the show. It's you, Abe. You got a few minutes. Anything else you want to tell us?
No, I mean not really. Other than we're just excited for some of the new Funhouse Gameco merch that's going to be dropping out. As far as we've just figured out some of our labeling and. We've cleaned up the logo very much. It's very clean on the hat. We've got a signature. Our signature brand is on the back of our hat right there. I
love that.
Yeah, that's very unique to us. There's a great little story behind that, but I will just say that it is coming along. Website hopefully going to drop with all this new merch. We've settled up on a few things. It's been, I've had some good feedback on it. So looking forward to starting the journey officially. Even though it's been a journey so far, but there's, research and time is going to pay off because it's a good quality. Everything is great now with it.
Yeah,
I'm satisfied with it. I think that's the thing is I couldn't release the product until I was 100% satisfied with it, that the quality was there, that it was what I envisioned the brand to be, and we're there. We're pretty much there now.
So we got the first do you have a little tokens of appreciation for the first, second, and third place finishers in the pool?
I mean, we have something. We're gonna look. I'm gonna see who's in the pool, who's gonna win. Who's are they folks we know, right? So
it's Aaron. It's Aaron's gonna get first. Dorothy's gonna get second, and Ben's gonna get third.
Oh, perfect. So so that's perfect then. Yeah, I think we could come up with something.
Okay. Yeah, I know Ben would love something. He comes from my wife is pretty knowledgeable about college basketball, so I'm not surprised that we produced the third place finisher.
Well, it's good. I'd see. There you go. What you couldn't do, your son can. Your son's handling it. So
Yeah,
good for him. Smart kid.
I want to thank everybody for beating my ass, except for Tank. Thank you, Tank, for letting me close ahead of you there. Well, Brian, I know your birthday was recently, right? So I hope you had a good one.
Last week. Thank you. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right.
Well, happy birthday, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks.
He's 69, right?
69. That's right.
That's what they say about 69. That's a great position to find yourself in.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
You better do it before you're 70, because then after that,
Yeah, because then you don't find yourself in that position very often.
not on purpose anyway.
Well, we're gonna go out with a very funny clip from the Mad World movie in the hospital room scene, just to give the whole situation a little levity. Duke, just because you lost, it's not the end of the world. And 20 years from now, John Scheyer, you'll probably be able to look back on some of the calamities and laugh. When people slip on banana peels, it's very funny. So that's how we're going out, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay, thanks for a great show.
You betcha. Peace out.
Yep. End that stream.
I'm going out like Shohei.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault right from the beginning to the end.
Even for a policeman, your behavior was rather outrageous.
Well, you could have taken a fair share like the rest of us, but no, you had to go and grab up the whole scene, baby.
We had $350,000 right in our hands.
14 into $350,000.
Oh, shut up.
Wish I knew what they were going to do to us. But no matter what happens to us, what happens to you, I hope will be worse.
I don't think you have to worry too much about that. My wife is divorcing me. My mother-in-law is suing me for damages. My daughter is applying to the courts to have her name changed. My pension has been revoked. And the only reason that you 10 idiots will very likely get off lightly is because the judge will have me up there to throw the book at.
Oh, that's tough.
I'd like to think that sometime, maybe 10 or 20 years from now, there'd be something I could laugh at. Anything.